Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Joy of Sticks. Stickhead here with your Atari ST gaming channel, and today we're playing Impossamole. This is a game from Gremlin Graphics, and you can see here, developed by Core Design. So we've got high hopes for this one, Core having produced a number of really good games on the ST. They made Brick Dangerous, Switchblade, Action Fighter that we played not so long back on the channel that turned out to be a much better game than we'd previously thought. So why are we playing Impossamole? Well, recently on the channel we've played some games that I played when I was younger, and I was worried that they might not hold up. So what games were they? Midnight Resistance, for example, and that's, you know, it's still good. So this is another game that I played loads, and a bit like Midnight Resistance, I used to play it with the cheats on, just kind of, I call it like a tourist mode, so no jeopardy, just working your way through the levels to see all of the scenery, all of the enemies, all of the pickups, etc, etc, and I really used to like playing it that way. But just wondering, what's it like as an actual game to play with a bit of challenge, and does it hold up today? So we'll find out. Now the code here is by Andy Green. He's the member of Core Design that programmed Torvac and Sorcery Plus on the ST. I've not played either of those games, so I can't comment on that, but let's see what this one's like. And the music here is by Barry Leach, a bit of an ST music legend. He made Supercars 2, and if you listen to the music here, if I shut up for a little bit so you can actually hear it, you definitely get that Supercars 2 vibe. In fact, I can very easily imagine this track on one of the Supercars games. He also did Lotus, and he did Silkworm, Space Crusade. He's got a very distinct signature sound, and yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. And the graphics are by Terry Lloyd. He worked on a lot of Core Design games. Brick Dangerous 1 and 2. Carve Up, which we played recently, that turned out to be a much better game than I'd realised, and Action Fighter, as previously mentioned. So yeah, high hopes for this one. Hopefully it's lives up to the other games in the Core canon. Like I say, it's a game I used to play a lot. I used to play it with a Mega Trainer, which was particularly enjoyable as a rampant cheat that I was when I was younger. A Mega Trainer is where you, like a crack team, so somebody's cracked the game and distributing it, piracy in other words, have also added a trainer to the game so that you can cheat. Now normally a trainer is like infinite lives or infinite energy or something like that, or maybe a level skip, and a Mega Trainer is lots of yes or no prompts, one after the other, to decide what you want to cheat at and what you don't want to cheat at. Whenever a game appeared in our collection with a Mega Trainer, I was particularly pleased. Now, Impossamole is part of a series. That picture there was of Monty Mole, a reoccurring character for Gremlin Graphics. Started back on the 8-bits. Who it was designed for originally? Was it Commodore 64? Maybe, but I played the games on an Amstrad anyway. I think Wanted Monty Mole might be the first, and then Monty on the Run, Monty is Innocent, Auf Wiedersehen Monty. I think there's a few different games and spin-offs and things, but this would be the last in the series of the Monty Mole games. And I think, is it the only one on the ST? Maybe. Okay, alright, I'll tell you what, let's dive in and give it a go and have a look-see. Okay, so a bit like Brick Dangerous and other Core games, you can pick a level to start at. Looks like Bermuda Triangle is currently greyed out, so I guess we have to complete the others before we go there. We might as well start at the beginning with a bit of Klondike Mine. Klondike, that sounds familiar. Is that a real place? Maybe in near San Francisco, or in California at least. Maybe, I don't know. My US history isn't great. Okay, so... Ooh, that was weird. Okay, so I had a kick and I was kicking things, but I think behind this beam there was a bomb that I've picked up. So now I can chuck bombs at people, which is good. Okay, we've got fairly standard platform controls at the minute. Okay, you're indestructible. Do I have unlimited bombs? Did I kick the other guy or did he just run into me and disappear? Not sure. Okay, I've run out of bombs. Wow, okay. So he's flashing, which seems to suggest that I could actually destroy him, but I'm struggling to do so. It's nice to see you've got an energy bar rather than one touch and you're dead kind of things. Yeah, otherwise I'd be dead many times over by this point. The bats appear to be able to throw. Oh dear, no, that's not good. Oh, okay, another weapon. Here we go. The weapons don't seem to be particularly effective against the enemies. I mean, I've got this huge laser, but it can't destroy a bat, apparently. And it takes multiple hits just for one gold miner. Bizarre. Now, how do I get past this bat? Is he following me? He seems a bit stuck. Okay, my laser disappeared, so maybe you only have it for a set amount of time? Rather, oh no. Okay, well, fall damage isn't a thing, so that's good. Okay, this mud is slowing me down. I mean, your kick is useless. How are you supposed to kick things to death without taking damage? He didn't flash when I kicked him, so I guess he's invulnerable. Why have they done that? Why have they given you lots of weapons and then most of the enemies can't be actually killed? Oh my word. Oh, this is classic Monty Mole music. Very cool. Yeah, I didn't hear the game over music very much when I was a kid because I had the infinite energy or lives cheat on. Wow, that was a short go, wasn't it? A very short go indeed. So we'll have to try again. Slightly abbreviated version of my name. Yeah, overall, I'm liking the music here. It's that rendition of the famous Monty theme. It was really good, and yeah, music throughout is really good. I'm going to try Klondike Mine again. I'd imagine they've put the easiest level to the to the left, but maybe not. Maybe there are, equivalent difficulty, but we'll see. I like the change in tempo. That's cool. Okay, bombs, please. So I don't get it because that bat was destructible. Right, bombs are handy. I'll tell you that much. Right, it takes more than one bomb to take out a miner. Right, I think it seems like avoiding the enemies is a good way to go. Can I jump? I don't think I can jump off the rope. Oh. I thought I was trying to avoid the minecart. Okay, I no longer have bombs. So I don't know, what's causing me to... Oh. I know you're coming. I don't know if I've got limited ammo or if... Oh, he's bad news. You coming down? His movements do seem quite random, right? I could destroy him but not other bats, it seems. Okay, this is a nice place to be. Let me get some health. Oh, my laser is gone. So I'm guessing that means I can't hurt you. Okay, alright, we found a different way through here. Oh, well, we're in the same place as before, that's bizarre. Oh, bats, bats, ow! Okay, we got conveyor belts now, classic. Right, where are you going? This seems to be a different weapon. A bazooka. Right, that platform is something coded in my brain that's telling me that platform's going to disappear. Yeah, not sure whether that's an old memory. Or just something hard-coded because of the amount of video games I've played over the years. Wow, where did that gem come from? Yeah, the enemies take way too many hits. I tell you that. That's not enjoyable. Can I actually get up there? So while I was trying to climb up here... Okay, I can, but I've got to do that. Ooh! I picked something up that I didn't see there. Oh my days. Nope. Okay, it looks like we've got a tiny slither of health left. This bat is terrifying. Hey, got him. That was pretty clutch. Oh! Was that poor collision detection or just poor timing from me? I'm not sure. At least we get to listen to this music again. Now, is it worth us looking at the manual? I'm not sure it is. It's a fairly simple game, isn't it? I don't think a little squiz at the manual is going to help us particularly. I'm just scanning through. Ah, it does say spacebar is a super weapon. So we didn't know that, so that's something we can try. I guess we've got to pick it up first. Or maybe that was... I'll show you when we're playing again. Alright, can't be bothered with my name. Let's go. No, let's not do Klondike Mine again. Let's see some of the other levels. And try the Orient next. Trigger warning. Racism incoming. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do really like the music. Oh, disappointing. Okay, here we go. What are you going to do? Oh, you're going to hit me if I go up there. Whoa, okay. Ouch. There we go. Now you look fairly passive and harmless, but I'm guessing you're not going to. Oh, you kick back, okay. I thought we were experiencing slowdown there, but nope, it's just when you're in the grass it slows you down. A bit like the mud on the previous level. Can I make it up there? Oh, I can climb on the branches. Okay. That's good. Nice. Bombs. Bombs were good. Bombs were powerful. I'll try this super weapon in a minute. Oh, I thought I could climb up that. Oh my word, they just follow you and cling to you. That's horrible. Oh, hello. Can I? No. Unsurprisingly, you can't bomb a cloud. I want to get down there. Whoa, okay. Lightning. Rather than travelling to the nearest grounding point, it seems to be travelling towards me. Which is slightly annoying. There is a touch of slowdown. It's not egregious. It's not horrific, but... oh, hello. I was expecting him to do the... Oh, okay, you come back. Right, I was expecting him to drop off and he didn't. Right, let's just jump over you. Should we try the super weapon? I don't know what the umbrella was. Ah, nice. I don't know how many of those I have. That's it. Can't do it again. You get one. Wow. So helpful. Thank you. I'm guessing if I'm oh no, he's indestructible. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things I don't like about this game. Oh yeah, that hurts. But I'm up here. Or you got to look away from the photographer when he flashes. That's quite cool. That was not how... Now, is that the super weapon? What's that then? So I do need to check the manual after all. Alright, you can kick those. I was thinking they were like indestructible bats, but they're made of paper, so yeah, you can destroy those. Right, do I dare take on this guy again? Oh, come on. It's like a pixel, if anything. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot going for this as well. I don't want to be entirely negative here. The controls are very responsive and precise. Collision detection mostly seems okay. That was that one incident. Right, can I stand on this cloud? Nope. There's a nice variety of enemies. The 2 levels are in... Oh! I did not see you. The 2 levels are entirely different as well. I was hoping that was health. It is not. Okay, yeah, a little bit slow down again, I guess, because we've got a number of enemies on the screen. Now I picked up an umbrella. Last time I picked up an umbrella, then I could do the the super ability. No. So, now does it say anything about super... Ah, okay. It says in the manual, super weapons, only 1 per level, use only as a last resort. There you go, 1 per level, generous. Alright, we might as well see all of the scenery that's on offer, eh? So, let's go to the next level. I can't remember what it is. Keep glancing at the manual for some help, more through desperation than anything. Okay, the Amazon, here we go. No idea what the story is here. Maybe we should read that from the manual. I don't know how he's gone from like a fugitive on the run to a superhero. Yeah, so I think my main issue with the game is that you're so underpowered. Like, I'm thinking things are invulnerable, but I don't think they're invulnerable. You just have to hit them 1,000,000 times. And like, when your default attack is a kick that only reaches a few pixels ahead of you, that's really mean, isn't it? Like, just have them die after 1 hit. Why not? Yeah, I'm going to avoid the crocodile. I think that's... I'm getting Frogger vibes here, or Pitfall vibes maybe. But I'm thinking, can you stand on the crocodile when his mouth is closed? So, it's one of the many teachings from video games that you shouldn't take into the real world. Oh, I don't even know what that S does. Is it worth risking it? I mean, come on. How feeble are your attacks? Even when you've got a weapon, you're still feeble. That's quite frustrating. Right, 1 more level to look at. And then we'll have a look at what the magazines said about it at the time. Okay, Iceland. Oh, is it slippy platforms? Please don't be slippy platforms. That's the last thing we need right now. I was just having a conversation with a friend of mine last night about how I like to be positive about games, how I like to find the good in a game and not whinge and moan. So it's just about right that I now find a game that's really frustrating me and start being quite negative. He's moving quite randomly. That doesn't seem fair. There we go. Okay. I tell you one thing that's great about this game. The graphics are really cool. Is that a puffin? It's supposed to be a penguin, I suppose. But yeah, it's definitely giving me puffin. Just keep running. Just keep running. That hatchet, I tell you what, the guy's got an arm on him. It just keeps going. Oh, I got you. I was about to say the enemies are so... Can I zip on that? That looks like a zip. No, that's not a zip wire. I thought that was a zip wire. It is not. Okay, so with positivity in mind, what's the game got going for it? It looks really cool. The sprite work is really nice. The backgrounds look good. It's very cute. Like I said, the controls are precise. A little bit of slowdown, but it's not too bad. It's fine. It's fine. And the music is top notch. But it's fallen foul of programmer difficulty again, I think. It's that old gaming trope of where obviously the programmers are making the game, but they're also testing the game. So as they're testing it, and they're getting really, really good at it because they've coded it and they've played it a ton, they think, oh, we need to make it harder. And it seems like for this game they've made it harder by making the enemies take more hits and making your weaponry weaker, which for me detracts from the enjoyment of the game. Now, you know, again, the problem is with context, isn't it? We're looking at this in today's day and age. I've got access to thousands of games. I'm more than happy to put this on just for a few minutes, have a go, and then find something else to play. But back in the day, if you spent 25 quid on this, there's no way you'd want to blaze through all 5 levels in a sitting or 2. So that's why they've made it hard, to make it last longer. But making it that difficult, detracting from the enjoyment, is a bit of a shame, because everything else about the game is good. I think if you just made Monty a little bit more robust and his attacks a little more useful, then the game would be really good. Okay, I tell you what, we'll have a look at what the magazine said, shall we? Because that will give us more of an idea of what people thought of it at that time. So, ST User, in their issue 54, August 1990, they gave it 79%. Let's see, what does it say? If anyone could have transferred Monty's adventures to 16-bit format, it was Core. Wholeheartedly agree with that, absolutely. But somehow it doesn't seem quite right. As platform games go, Impossamole is well above average. Graphics are cute and feature instantly recognisable sprites, and the sound, which opens with a brilliant Ben Dalglish remix of Rob Hubbard's Monty on the Run tune. Okay. I thought it was Barry Leach. Okay. Maybe I got that wrong. Is of a similar high standard, but the main gripe is that the game is just a little too difficult. No sooner has Monty started to make progress than all manner of aliens swarm to attack him. Unless he's armed, Monty doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell of surviving. This review, I tell you, is spot on. Spot on. This moan aside, however, Impossamole is probably the best platform game to appear for the ST in quite a while. Now I'm thinking, what else came out in 90? I mean, Midnight Resistance was 90, but they might not have considered it a platform game, because it was like a run-and-gun Contra style. I can't fact-check that one. Not now, anyway. It's just as pity it's not as good as the 8-bit original. Yeah, indeed. So they gave it 79%, so they still liked it. still likes it, but yeah, the flaws let it down a little bit. Now CBG likes it less. Paul Rand in issue 103 gave it 70%. What does he say? I loved the original Monty games and was looking forward to this turbocharged version very much, but unfortunately it's turned out to be a bit of a disappointment. My main gripe is that it's incredibly frustrating. Take the collecting of bombs for instance. There isn't any sort of indication as to how many you are actually carrying, and if you walk into an area expecting to blow up the baddies and suddenly find that you're out of explosives, you're more than likely to be killed. There you go, that's exactly what I said. They just disappeared after a while, seemingly, for no reason. What else do they say? Yeah, mentions the same for Bazooka. Impossamole looks and sounds very jolly, but at the end of the day, it just doesn't have anything special to make it stand out. 70%. The only thing I disagree with here is I'd give the graphics way more than 78. I think that's the strength and the sound as well. But yeah. Okay, what else have we got? Now Games Machine had a bit of a roundup of some games here. So it's not a full review, but they do say the title screen's pretty naff. I suppose they're criticising the drawing of Monty Mole there. But in-game graphics are colourful and neatly defined, Monty looking good and moving well. Sound effects are simple and music warbles away in a crude and mildly annoying manner. I disagree with that bit. But yeah, Monty does look a bit weird. They gave it 76%, so they liked it a bit better than CVG. SD Format had this budget review, so a review of the budget release. You can see here it came out at $7.99, which I'd be a lot happier paying, I have to say. Monty Mole is looking distinctly aged these days. First made an appearance back in 1984 on the beloved Spectrum. Seems to have faded into obscurity since then. It's bizarre, isn't it? The passage of time. Like they're talking about 1984 was the first Monty Mole game. There's about 7 or so Monty Mole games, and then this game came out in 1990. I wouldn't say that's fading into obscurity, but never mind. Impossamole can be described in a few sentences. It's a platformer. Oh, what a horrible word. I've got news for you, SD Format. That word's going to stick around for some time. In the same mould as most of previous Monty games, offering some pretty background graphics, passable animation, and little new in the way of gameplay. There are extra weapons and hidden rooms, and that's about as far as it goes. Let's see, for platform games to make the grade nowadays, they have to have something special or be just plain enjoyable. Gremlin's own Switchblade 2 is just one of those games. Impossamole, unfortunately, isn't. Oh dear. It's not really a bad game, it just joins that huge teetering pile of games labelled average that are released and immediately forgotten about. Well, it seemed like a young me had the right idea of sticking the cheats on and just exploring the game and enjoying what there is to see. Yeah, ST Format there gave it a 68%. So yeah, generally not liked by the press. But it'd be interesting to hear what you think of the game. Did you play it? I think it came out on some other systems as well, 8-bit and 16-bit. So it'd be interesting to see what you thought of it, and maybe if you played it on another system, was it any better? And maybe you paid full price for it, which made you stick with it and actually get good at the game and make some progress. Please let me know. Anyway, that's Impossamole. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.